Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends and family. Welcome once again to the Abundant Way Ministries Tuesday evening empowerment series.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yep. We just came back from a cruise yesterday. You might be a little tired.
Well, actually, I'm feeling.
Well, you feel good because you slept the whole cruise.
I'm feeling a bit refreshed. You know, sometimes when you go on vacation, you should take a vacation.
Yeah.
Go on vacation, go on and run around.
Yeah, we didn't. We really did not. We didn't do what we typically do on our cruise.
Right.
Yeah, we played it real. We were real chill. So we're back.
We're back. So, friends and family, if you are out there and you are watching, would you just type in the chat? Give us a shout out. Let us know you're on. And like we said last week, like and share with somebody who you think may be able to benefit from these messages, from these discussions, because we've got another great one in store for you today. So let's see. Without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic.
Wait, I'm doing my housekeeping stuff. So keep up.
Hey, Daddy. Daddy is one of our faithful subscribers, our faithful viewers, and good to see you on. And I'm sure Robin and Mahogany and Wesley will probably be joining in a couple of seconds as well. So listen, what were we talking about last week?
So we're in the month of March, and for all you college basketball enthusiasts or have heard of the term March Madness, that's what we're talking about this month. We are doing a whole March Madness series, and it's all about it's around the March Madness theme. Right? March Madness is that you've got all these colleges that have made it to the playoffs, and they're playing to see who are the final two to get to the championship and who will ultimately win the trophy. And so that's what we are talking about this month. Last week we kicked it off with our selection round. We call it Selection Day. And we talked about being selected, being chosen. And when God chooses us, are we going to complete the assignment?
Right.
Are we going to choose to become a part of the team? Are we going to choose or be in agreement with whatever position God wants us to play in? Right. This is all for the kingdom team, kingdom-minded players, kingdom-minded assignments. So we talked about that on last week.
Being chosen.
Or
being selected to be on the kingdom team.
The kingdom team.
Okay, so then this week we're in the first round.
Right. We're in the first round. And in this, we're talking about vision. Write the vision.
Right.
Make it plain. One of the greatest scriptures there is.
One of my favorite, actually, from Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2 and 3, where God tells Habakkuk, write the vision, make it plain upon tables so that he may run who reads it. That is an awesome scripture, and I can spin that 100 different ways, and you're going to see it today. No, I'm just playing.
No, he's not.
But in terms of March Madness, talking about the first round, in March Madness, the first round determines who advances, right? But we're talking about purpose, right? Because that's what we started talking about last week.
Yeah.
When you're chosen for purpose. So in March Madness, with the first round determines who advances, but in purpose, clarity determines who progresses. Clarity. Now this is crazy.
Crazy. I told you it's madness.
It's crazy. And I'm gonna pause right there and tell you why this is so crazy, because I wrestle with everything that you prepared in these notes today. Because I'm a visionary. Like I have these big grandiose ideas, right? Hey, Dr. Damon, how you doing?
Hey, birthday boy.
But yeah, I have these grandiose ideas, like this vision, and I can see great things and us doing all of this stuff. But what I've learned is unless I write it down, then it's just these ideas swirling around in my head. And if you ask me next week, the idea will have changed. Right? I will have adjusted it. I will have added on to it. I will have taken something away from it. The idea will be slightly different next week. And then the week after that, the idea will be even more different. Call me next month and see if it's the same idea. Right? I realize that when I have these ideas, I have to write them down, because writing them down for me helps to bring clarity. Notice this board behind us on your screen.
Hey, Robin.
That is my vision board. Because when now, and this is a blessing that God, I got one on this side of the room, and Melody Boo, you have one on your side of the room. That is an ultimate blessing for me. And they're big too. Like I can write all the way across the wall. You guys only see a portion of it, but this thing go all the way to the other end. And I get to write those ideas that come to my head. And then when I come back tomorrow, I'm building on the same idea. The idea isn't necessarily changing. It's being refined, but it's not like some crazy emotional thing as I'm building it out. This stuff has been up there probably, I know it was up there last year. That top stuff, that was up most of last year. And now the stuff below it is me building it out, writing it out. And then when I start, it's a lot of stuff. But I know when it's time to go, when it gets to be real small, right? Because now it's clear, right? So I know I'm getting ahead. So I'm gonna let you go.
No, this is good, because again, let me share something with you guys. He has no idea what I'm preparing for the months, for the weeks before. I print it out, I give it to him the day of. He looks at it the day of, maybe the day before, but he has no idea what I'm preparing. So it's really good that he sees this, and it's God has already downloaded into him all this stuff. So what you guys are hearing is true and pure.
It's coming from.
It's coming straight from the Holy Spirit.
It's being downloaded.
It's right as we go. So he has no idea. So when he says he's getting ahead of himself, because he's looking at the points that are on our in our notes, but this is good, because he started off saying how you have these ideas, but then it's not clear, right? So in this week, everybody has ideas, everybody has inspirations, everybody has something. But in this session, we're going to move from inspiration to definition.
Okay, talk about it.
We're going to break this thing down. We're going to define it. We're going to everybody that's watching, and when you watch it later, get you pad, paper, pen, pencil, crayons. I don't care what you need to write with, because you've got some things that's going to be downloaded while we talk about it.
Ooh, let me say this too. So we're talking about vision, right? And sometimes God gives you a vision. It's just like a mental image, right? It's just something that you feel on the inside, right? But other times, God will speak to you through dreams, okay? Not to get spooky on you, because I don't want y'all to start dropping off the broadcast, but God will speak to you through dreams. And I'm going to say this, just like when he gives me a vision, or I have a vision of something or an idea, I realize I have to write it down. The same is true with dreams. This is my advice to you. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but when you dream, I'm talking about a physical dream that you have in your sleep. Sometimes it's God speaking to you through your dreams. He's giving you warning, he's giving you guidance, he's giving you direction, and you'll know when it's God most of the time when that dream won't let you go, right? Like most of our dreams, we can't remember. We can't remember the details 5 minutes after we wake up, right? And so there's a certain feeling when God gave you a very clear dream, and you can pretty much remember the details of that dream. But here's my advice to you. When you get a dream from God especially, but when you dream, here's my advice. As soon as you wake up, write it down. I want you to try that for a week. Try it for a month. Because watch this, you will even notice that as you're writing, the dream starts fading. You'll start forgetting the details. So as soon as you wake up, and this is going to be difficult. I'm telling you up front, it's not easy to do because first of all, you're sleepy, right? You're groggy. You can't even think straight. And I'm saying at that moment, start writing. When God gives you a dream, write it down, and then come back a month, 2 months later, and start reading that dream that you wrote, and see how it starts to play out in your life. Right? Yeah. Keep that, because you'll come back even a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, and you'll see whether or not it was God speaking to you in your dreams. All right.
Yeah.
As a side note.
But write down the dreams. Write down. It's not taking notes, but write down. If you can, right now, write down your goal, your vision. Write it down right now. Write it down. Find something. If you got to write it on your hand for the time being, write it down. Because as we go through this session, we're going to talk about clarity. And some things may come out. You'll be like, ooh, I need to write that down. Ooh, I need to write this down. Because I don't want you guys to forget this. If you don't have anything to write, then go back and watch it again. Okay. Because I want to make sure we get all our points in. Our first point is clarity eliminates confusion. God didn't just say have a vision. He said write it and make it plain.
That's good. That's good. Number one, he said write it. But he didn't stop there. He said when you write it, make it plain. So you're looking at my board, and I guarantee you, nobody who's watching can figure out what the heck is going on with this board except me, right? Eventually, as I work this thing out, it's going to come down to one sentence. And then it's plain enough for me to tell somebody else. And that person will be able to pick up that vision and run with it. They'll be able to carry it out, because then it becomes instructional. Woo-wee. Come on.
I'm excited already.
I'm excited. Why am I excited? Because now this thing speaks to me so much, because if I don't do this, then I am the poster child for spiritual ADHD. Right? All of this stuff going on in my head and today I'm doing this thing, tomorrow is something else, and next week is going to be something else. So in order for me to not have spiritual ADHD, I'm writing it down. Now I'm working it out over time to synthesize it and to get to that point of clarity. Then it becomes less than what you see on the board, right? So when you see this thing start shrinking, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because that means I'm getting closer and closer to clarity. And when you have clarity, then you can move.
Spiritual ADHD. I love it. I love that. Somebody type that in the comments. Spiritual ADHD. Only you would come up with that. Yeah,
that's real. That's real.
Okay. So vision that is not defined becomes vague, emotional, inconsistent, and I love this one, easily abandoned.
Yeah, that's easy.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Right. If you don't write it down, like out of sight, out of mind. Why? Because what did we say last week? Life be life.
Life be life.
Because the way life is, things happen, emergencies come up, and things come to distract you from your vision, your purpose, your goals. And once you start addressing those emergencies, right, we tend to forget the vision, forget the goal, right, forget the plan, right. And so it's not so much that we abandon it. And sometimes we do abandon it, but there's a difference between abandonment and forgetting, right? Most times we forget because we've gotten busy on other things.
Yes.
Sometimes we actually abandon it because we lost excitement. We lost the enthusiasm that we had when we first got the vision. Oh man, I can't tell you how many times I got a vision and it was going to be the best thing since sliced bread. And then after a while, I realized I don't even like that kind of bread, right? And so then I say, forget about it. Let me do something else. That's abandonment, right? You just set the dream aside. You set the vision aside. So you got both, right? That emotional part that you talked about, that's that excitement. When we first get the vision. Oh my God, you should see what God showed me. Oh, this is gonna be the bomb. And then once that excitement wears off, you know, you never hear about it again.
Nope.
Right.
But I like how you said what clarity brings. The definition. It also brings structure. And then the structure brings movement, right? So when you write the vision, you commit to it, you confront it,
right? You
refine it,
right?
And you stop romanticizing it.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's me, right? If I keep it in my head, I'm thinking about
it's so lovely in there.
I'm thinking about it while I'm laying in the bed. I'm thinking about it while I'm driving in the car. I'm thinking about it while I'm in the shop. Oh man, I see it going this way and I see it going that way. I see this thing just blessing the whole world. Romanticizing it. But when you start writing it down and you start writing the steps that it's going to take to fulfill the vision, then you have to stop romanticizing, because you're going to see it's going to take some work. So like these things that you see, I know you can't hardly see it, but you can see that there's some numbers: 1, 5, 4, 6, 2, and 3. You might think it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is me writing down the steps that it's going to take, the things that need to happen in order for the vision to manifest. But then these numbers represent priority, right? So now you have to apply some type of structure around your vision, right? And so now, in order to do that, you've got to get a little technical, which takes the romanticism out of it, right? You got to put some thought into it now. Okay, so he gave you the vision, then he told you to write it and make it plain. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to put steps to this, plain steps that somebody got to follow.
Yeah.
We're going to make instructions out of this so that somebody can pick up these instructions. You know, in the business world, they call it an SOP, standard operating procedures. Oh, y'all didn't think you should do that with a vision, right? With God's vision. You shouldn't write a document that says this is how you should do it. And you know why we have to do that? In case I'm gone. So, you know, in the Abundant Way Ministries, we've been talking about building generational wealth. The word generational should give you a clue that this wealth we're building has to outlive us, which means legacy. And you cannot have legacy unless people continue the vision after you're gone. And so this is why we have to write the vision, make it plain, so he may run who reads it when you're gone. Stop thinking the vision is just for you or just about you.
It is not.
Oh my goodness.
No, you're not turning the chair. So, okay, we got to keep this thing moving because it's too good. It's too good. So, our questions for this evening is your vision written down or just in your head? Get it out your head. Get it on paper. Get it on your, if you got to type it on your laptop. Put it on a sticky note. Put it on somewhere you can see this thing every day, so you do not forget about it. You don't abandon it. What part of your vision feels unclear? What needs clarity? What is it that you're not sure about?
Right. And writing it down helps to bring clarity.
What would making it plain look like for you practically?
Right. And that's what I just got finished. That's what I just got finished talking about. Making it plain, to me, turns the vision into instructions. Right? Okay. Yep. Make it plain. Wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's that simple. Make it plain. Exercise every day or 5 days a week. Make it plain. Eat before 8 o'clock. Make it plain. Very simple instructions, right? It doesn't have to be sexy. I think we think that if God gives us a vision, you know, as long as it's in our head, it's sexy. But the minute we write it down on paper and we see that what I just described was a daily plan, was, dang, God, I gotta follow this. Yeah, if you want to be healthy, if you want to get healthy and stay healthy, boom. Because the vision is about your health. The vision is about your longevity, right? And so here are the steps to achieve that. You know, get up early enough to exercise, eat the right foods, get enough rest, drink enough water, Those are plain, clear steps. Nothing scientific about it. Just write it out and follow the steps. It's not sexy anymore, but it works. Okay.
It works. Okay, so our March Madness tie-in. How do we tie this first topic into basketball? March Madness. Okay. It says teams don't guess their bracket matchups; they study them. So teams already know who they're going to be playing next, who's in the bracket, who's in their bracket, and they study those teams because they got to prepare to play them, right? You cannot advance in what you refuse to define. You cannot advance in what you refuse to define. So if you don't know what you're doing.
Right. So again,
if it's not concrete, if you don't see it,
right.
you know.
So again, that's the process of taking that vision
Mm-hmm.
from the spiritual realm in your head, in your mind, to the physical realm, right? To make it a well-defined vision.
Yep.
Right? As long as it's in the spirit and in your head, there's opportunity for that thing to get swirled around. Right? The minute that you put it on paper, you start defining it.
Yep.
Right? And you need definition around your vision in order for you to take the next steps. In order for you to go to the next level, you need definition.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for point two?
Point two.
Point two. Vision requires discipline, not just desire.
Right. Oh, so I already touched on that. Okay, yeah. Right? Because, and see, I didn't even know this. God was just giving that to me about, he started laying out this plan. Wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, exercise at least 5 days a week, eat the right food, get enough rest. Do you know that's the same type of discipline that those basketball players have to have in order to stay physically fit?
Yep.
Enough to be able to compete at the level that they're called to compete at, right? They can't be out drinking all night. They can't eat just whatever they want to eat. They can't stay up all night long, or else they're going to lose against the competitor who follows those steps with discipline.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. All right. Come on, babe.
I'm telling you, he downloaded.
Habakkuk says, though it tarries, wait for it. And that is the hardest part that we cannot do. We cannot wait for God to bless us with whatever it is that we're trying to get. Right. Whatever it is, it's like desire says, I want it now.
Right.
I got to have it now. We're especially generations, behind us. They want stuff just like this. They're in the microwave life.
The microwave generation.
Yeah.
But check this out though. It also ties into what I just said about that discipline, because that discipline that discipline requires patience, right? So those steps that I just talked about, right? They require consistency.
Yeah.
So let's say you said, okay, God, I can do all of that. I can get up at 5. I can exercise. I can eat the right foods. I can go to bed on time and get enough rest. Watch this, but you can't just do it one day.
Right.
You can't just do it for 3 weeks, right? You have to make that a life discipline, because a lot of those kids that we see who may even ultimately end up in the NBA, they've been doing that since they were children, right? That's part of their lifestyle. When the moment someone recognized their potential, they recognize the vision, they said, okay, you have the potential to reach this plateau in your athletic career. We need to start now with your discipline. So you need to start those habits when you're young, and you have to keep those habits all through your youth, through your teenage years, through your college years. And then when you get to the NBA, you have to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. Watch this. It's not going to happen overnight. And this is where a lot of visions, where a lot of visions get buried. This is where a lot of visions find themselves in the cemetery, right? Because the person carrying the vision lacks the patience of discipline.
Yep. Because discipline says, I will prepare until it comes. So you gotta work it, and you gotta work it, and you gotta keep working, whatever the vision is, whatever the goal is. You gotta keep working on that until you reach the point of manifestation, till you reach the point that you got it. Right. And that's what those basketball players do. They have to practice. They have to study the plays. They have to learn the plays. They have to do all of these things in order to even make it to this point of basketball season, to make it to March Madness. And still, again, they still have to apply all of those steps, all of those things to make it to the championship. And they still have to do the same thing again in order to win the championship. So you can't have a vision and write it down and expect the next day it's going to happen like that.
Right.
Because God not going to give it to you if you're not ready.
Exactly. You said something that's probably not on this sheet, but I have to bring it out. You said, you're looking like it's not on this sheet, so I have to bring it out, right? You're looking around like what else? Anyway. So you said they have to practice and they have to study. Now, I admitted last week that basketball is not necessarily my game, right? So I know it from a cursory level, but I know enough to tell when somebody else doesn't know the game. So we've been watching the little kids play, right?
Yep.
Shoot. We've been watching the little kids play, and some of them may even be able to shoot. Some of them can dribble. But you can tell they don't really know that game. Some of them just running down the court with the ball in their hand.
Yeah.
Some of them are throwing the ball to the opposite team. Right? And you talking about fouling?
Pulling jerseys.
Right. Some of them have the perfect setup. And in your mind, you're saying, you're trying to call the play. Throw it to him. Let him throw it to him and let him shoot the ball. But because they haven't studied the game, they haven't studied those plays, they have the ball in their hand and don't know what to do with it. And that's how many of us are when God gives us a vision. He's passed us the ball, but because we haven't studied, watch this, we don't know the next move to make. Watch this. And so when a lot of people realize that the dream requires preparation and study, like physical preparation and mental preparation, then the dream or the vision, watch this, like I said before, is no longer sexy, watch this, and it becomes a little harder for them. You mean I got to study? Like really put my hand in a book? And they realize that it's going to take a little longer to get to where you're trying to go. And watch this, the excitement fades. Okay. Now somebody told you in order to be a star NBA player, you're going to have to practice 8 hours a day and you're going to have to study another 4 hours a day. Study? Wait a minute. Nobody told me anything about study. Same with football players. They have to study those plays. Can you imagine having a quarterback who doesn't know the plays? Or you have a quarterback who knows the plays, but the wide receiver doesn't know the play. The running back doesn't know the play. The offensive line doesn't know the play. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't study the plays. And so as a result, I'm not gonna say Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
They end up at the bottom of the you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I guess what I'm trying to say is when you have a vision, you've got to be committed to the vision. Because being committed to the vision means that you are going to stick with it through all of the physical challenges,
Mm-hmm.
through the mental challenges, through the emotional challenges. You're going to be disciplined, and you're going to have patience, and you're going to get very methodical with it until manifestation.
Mm-hmm. Or what's going to happen is that you're going to quit in the first round. You're going to get eliminated.
Or you will be eliminated.
You will be eliminated in the
Mm-hmm.
first round.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no second. There is no going beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Our grandson Jabari, I think they're getting ready to do their playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and so they have to understand you have to win
Mm-hmm.
each game now to keep going,
Mm-hmm.
or if you lose, you're done.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So that's what happens when you don't follow, when you don't have discipline, when you don't have patience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is what happens.
Right.
You get eliminated.
Right.
In the first round. You're done. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But are you emotionally attached to your vision or disciplined toward it?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you emotionally attached to the vision or disciplined toward it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just here and you excited and you feel it here and it's here? Or are you saying, I'm going to do this thing?
Right.
I'm going to write this down. I'm going to follow the steps. I'm going to follow the plays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be on it every day, all day, consistently,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so I can reach it.
I know for me, when it first starts out, when I first get a vision, I'm emotionally attached to the vision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Oh, look at what God showed me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should be on board with this. And we got to do this. But I noticed that with a certain vision that I have, I've become very disciplined to the point where I'm still working on it every day, whether I feel like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do some small thing towards that vision every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scheduling the things to do for the future. Like for this week, I have these things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Next, for this month, this has to get done. This quarter, I've got to hit this particular milestone by the end of the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got to keep working at it every day to make sure that the vision stays on track, or I stay on track with the vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's discipline. You're not gonna feel like doing it every day,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
But that doesn't make it any less vision. I think a lot of people think that, if it's a God-given vision, it's just gonna happen and it's gonna be so glorious and everybody's gonna be dancing in the streets, right? And it's gonna be easy because God gave the vision. I think what Paul said, and my God shall supply all your needs.
Yeah.
That don't mean that you don't have to, that doesn't not mean that you don't have any responsibility, right? So I think, again, a lot of people may drop off when they realize that this takes consistency and it takes some work, even though God gave you vision.
Right. So other questions to ponder is, how do you respond when progress feels slow? Do you just give up? You're like, this is taking too long. Or it's not going to happen. It hasn't happened yet. It's not going to happen. What do? Or do you stay the course?
Again, that's where that discipline comes in. Because now you ask the question, how do you? Now I can only speak for myself. I use the word commitment, which is very important. You have to be committed. A lot of people don't want to make commitment. They don't even like the C word.
Right.
Commitment. But there's another C word, conviction. Right? So I think God has me on a vision right now that I'm convicted to. Like you would literally have to pry this out of my hand, right? And so for me, that's how I stay the course and keep working at it, even when I don't feel like it, even when I'm tired, even when I'm exhausted, even when I'm frustrated, right? Even when things aren't going my way or not going as planned, right? You keep pushing because of your conviction, meaning, yeah, I'm all in, 100%. I'm sold out, right? Nothing's gonna turn me around, right? And so once you get to that level, from commitment to conviction, it's a done deal at that point, for me, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. So let's tie this in. March Madness tie in. First round wins don't happen by hype; they happen by preparation. You can't hype your way to a win. You can't have your chilies on the side, boosting your ego.
Right.
No.
Your cheerleaders don't win games for you.
Nah. You can't have, your squad over here talking about, come on, let's go. You can do it. No, it don't work like that. You got to prepare for this thing. You got to work it. You got to be disciplined, and you got to have patience in order to get to the next round.
Right.
Okay. All right. Our last point for this evening. If it's not clear, it can't be pursued.
Right.
Make it plain so that he may run who reads it.
Right.
Touched on
I touched it. Yeah. I told you. I didn't get to that point yet. It's got to be plain. I like the way the Bible put it. So he may run who reads it. So many times when I read that scripture, I would stop at write the vision and make it plain.
Yep.
As if that was the total sentence. But the sentence goes on, the scripture goes on to say, so he may run who reads it. We forget that part, or we leave it out, whether it be intentional or unintentional. That is a instruction. That is a direction for instruction. Write it so someone else can carry it out, or so that someone else, some other people can move it forward. And watch this. He didn't say that so that he can walk with it, so he may run who reads it. It needs to be so plain that whoever picks this thing up can move fast with it, can move forward quickly, right? So it's got to be plain, and it's got to be so simple. Your final instruction got to be so simple that people can move forward fast. Like this, we spend a lot of time in preparation, in planning and preparation. Now we've got the instruction. He said, though it tarries, wait for it, but it shall surely come. Once it comes, ain't no more waiting. Ain't no more planning. Ain't no more preparing. Run. You don't see basketball players walking up and down the court. What are they doing?
They're running.
They're running with the ball.
Running with the ball. So to make this kind of easy for you to know if you made it plain, can someone else understand your vision? Could you explain it in one sentence? Do you know the next steps? Those are the three main things that you can ask yourself. Can someone else take this? Can someone else run with it? Right. Is the vision clear?
Ooh, I'm gonna do something real silly. I'm gonna give the clear vision for a March Madness basketball game. Ready?
Yeah.
Make the most baskets.
How you do that?
That's your job. Make the most baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Score the most points.
Yeah.
Now we know that there's other stuff that it takes to get to do that, right? But the plain, clear vision, the plain, clear goal is for you to make more points than your opponent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Make the most points.
Yeah.
That's clear. Now, you take this ball and you run with that.
Just make sure you run the right way.
Right. Make sure you shoot it in your
Make
basket.
sure you're balancing the ball as you run.
Right.
So you're not traveling, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
So we know clarity removes hesitation, it removes overthinking, and it removes excuses. I don't know how to do it. I don't know this. I can't do this. Why not? You've got your SOP right here in front of you. It's written down. Read the instructions. You know how to follow direction. It's right here.
Right.
So clarity would remove all of that. You know, I'm not sure if I should do this because of this, and this.
Right.
All of that is taken away once you have clear direction and guidance and instruction on how you are to move with this vision. Yep.
Right.
And vision becomes powerful when it moves from inspiration to instruction.
Yeah. And that's what we've been talking about.
Yep.
When you get that vision from this pie in the sky idea to a clear instruction, a clear set of instructions that someone can pick up and move forward with in an expedient. I got my big word
expedient. Yeah. Good job.
Expeditiously.
Okay.
That someone can move forward with expeditiously. That's fast. That's when the vision becomes a reality. Right? Yep. I love this because the vision that Habakkuk that is described in Habakkuk, however you want to say it, is not necessarily about him. It's about the people. You feel what I'm saying? So you may be the recipient or the holder of the vision, right? But the vision is telling you to communicate to others so that they can walk in it, run in it, move in it, right? So never think that a God-given vision is only about you.
Right. Because you just may need a team to help you get to the goal. So, and we almost done. Questions you need to ask yourself. What is the next specific step connected to your vision? What is the next thing you need to do?
Write it down.
Are you waiting for more clarity or avoiding responsibility? Because some people do that.
Right.
So, I'm not sure. It's not clear to me.
So I see two things here, actually. And these are our final closing questions for you guys. What is the next specific step connected to your vision? Right? And then the second thing you said, are you waiting for more clarity or are you avoiding responsibility? The first one, what is the next specific step? This speaks to those of us who, when we see or get a vision, we immediately start doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't spent any time, trying to understand the vision.
Mm-hmm.
We just got this thought and we immediately start doing stuff.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The second one, are you waiting for more clarity or avoiding responsibility? That speaks to the procrastinator.
Oh, my goodness.
Right? This is the one that, yep, God gave you the vision, but you still sitting up there playing like you don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
God, say it one more time.
Right. Show me one more time.
Show me something else. I didn't get that. Is it you really need clarity, or are you trying to avoid responsibility? Because with the vision comes responsibility, right? So we've got to be careful on both ends. One, when God gives you a vision, don't mishandle it by moving too fast, right? Just doing stuff without taking the necessary steps, writing it down, working those things out so that it does become clear, getting to the point where you do end up with clear instructions. And also, don't be the procrastinator when you know God has given you a vision. You plan like you need more clarity, but in reality, you're just trying to avoid the responsibility because you recognize that this is going to take some work and some commitment and some sacrifice from you.
Exactly. And the final question: what would running toward your vision look like this month? What are you going to do? Yeah. So we've got a few minutes left. If you're not too shy, take a minute and type it in the chat. Like, whatever it is your vision is, whatever vision you think God has given you, or whatever vision you have on the inside of you, give me one or two things that you can do toward that vision in the month of March. Yes. So we've got 21 days left in the month of March. Give me one or two things that you can do in the next 21 days. Is it 21 days? It is 21. It's 21 days, right? 30? 31 days. Okay. Yep. And while you're typing in your comment, let's tie this in to March Madness. In the first round, hesitation leads to elimination. Clarity keeps you in the tournament. Okay? Clarity keeps you in the tournament. Vision must be written. Okay, so here we go. Stop sitting on the script I wrote and reach out to producers. Come on now. There you go. Dr. Damon says stop sitting on the script and reach out to producers. So, Dr. Damon, I want you to reach out to some producer within the next 21 days. Right? That's your and at least find out from that person what your next step should be. Yeah. Good. You got good. Another one. Robin, she's already taking a class, right? So she started that in March. So your 21 days is accounted for. Because I know what class you're taking. You're taking a real estate class. Yep. So she's got a vision and she started working on it. Yeah. If there's anyone else out there who has a vision of something that you want to see come to fruition, write it down. And then I want you to write down what you can do in the next 21 days to get you closer to that vision. Right? Okay. So, to sum this up. Sum it up. If we did all this talking, to sum it up in 3 sentences, vision must be written, defined, and disciplined. What you refuse to clarify, you cannot pursue. This is your first round. Get clear and advance. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Take it off of there for you.
Oh.
Right? Okay. Y'all ready? Your shoes tied?
Yeah.
You got your uniform clean? Come on.
Yeah. Don't run out there with your shoes untied.
Yeah, please don't, because you're gonna fall. Make sure you're laced up. Let's go. Let's go. We can do this. We can reach the goal. I want everybody to I want to see everyone reach whatever goal they had set. You have set whatever vision God has given you for 2026. I want to see it come to fruition. I sure will put you in. I'm putting you in.
Get in the game.
Put you in, D. Dr. Miller. Let's go.
And Dr. Robin.
And Dr. Robin, come on. We got some doctors on the team.
We need to get our doctors. We got all these doctors on the call. Right. Write the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'll write that down for next year down the line. Right.
Listen,
okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say thank you guys for joining us again. On this crazy March Madness session for this month. Keep tuning in. It's only gonna get better.
Mm-hmm.
It's only gonna get better.
Yeah. And as long as he keep downloading, like I said, it's only gonna get better.
Right.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, brothers and sisters, we thank you for tuning in once again, and we look forward to seeing you guys here next Tuesday, same time, same station. Until then, we love you and good night.
Good night.